Disclaimer. You are responsible for your own trading decisions. Past performance is not indicative of future trading results, as returns may vary according to market conditions. Limitation of liability. You understand and agree that under no circumstances will we be held liable for any direct, indirect, consequential, incidental, special, or exemplary damages for any use of this site or any linked contents, even if we are advised of the possibility of such damages. Your only remedy is to discontinue the use of this site. You waive the rights of lawsuit for any damages as a result of the information from this website. Information of any and all subject matter on this site is subject to change at any time. We do not guarantee the accuracy of the information provided, and we do not provide trade information advice. The information in this video is strictly for educational purposes only.
Hi, this is Joseph. It is Sunday, February 1st, 2015. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the major currency pairs that we trade. We're going to be looking at the 1 hour time frames to start off with. Over here on the top left, we have the euro dollar 1 hour time frame. Here in the center top, we have the dollar index just by itself. It's just the dollar, no currency, no other cross currency or anything like that paired with it. And then over here on the top right, we have the dollar yen 1 hour time frame. And then down here we have on the bottom left, we have the pound yen. Center, we have Japanese yen futures. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And then over here on the bottom right, we have the dollar, the pound dollar 1 hour time frames. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dollar yen. Dollar yen 1 hour time frame. If you really step back and take a look at this, my overall range of consolidation runs more or less right through here with a high. This high right there is approximately 118.84, and that low of this consolidation range here is 117.22. That's the range of consolidation that I'm looking at this moment. Now that could change, the highs and the lows of this consolidation range from support and resistance. It could change over the next few trading sessions. But this consolidation range, it's something to be very important to look at. You got to remember, looking at this, to me, the way I interpret this information is that it's sort of giving me an idea of the current state of the market. We're seeing a lot of consolidation. We do see some currency pairs that are moving a little bit more than others on a daily basis, but overall they're still inside of consolidation because I don't know how long that's going to last. Eventually there's going to be some kind of economic data or a comment. There's going to be a catalyst that will cause price to break out of this range. But there are other currencies that we can take a look at that will give us trading opportunities. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dollar index as well. This is the dollar index, just the dollar by itself. This is a pretty significant range of consolidation. We did see a move up last week, and then after that it just stopped right up there at the 95.85 level. Here's my pullback and support. This is the 1 hour time frame, and I'm going to continue to watch this. I see some signals, but they're at the wrong location. So we talk about that quite a bit too, that sometimes we see reversals, but they're right in the middle of these consolidation ranges. And the reversals that happen in the middle of these consolidation ranges are not always the most reliable. We're going to see the biggest reaction and the best location where the trade is going to be more or less in your favor if price approaches significant support or resistance like consolidation, and that's usually what I'll wait for. So the market's been in a consolidation for quite some time, and we can see that here in the dollar index as well. Now if we take a look at the Japanese yen futures, this is the Japanese yen futures. I highly recommend that if you're going to be trading the dollar yen or any yen cross or anything like that to do with the yen, you want to take a look at the Japanese yen futures. Most MetaTrader brokers don't have that option where you can see Japanese yen futures exclusively on their charts, so you might need to go look for a different charting program that will allow you to see that. This is actually Think or Swim. You can download a free version, desktop version, free account, and you can take a look at the Japanese yen futures and you can see the same thing. This is consolidation. This is a 1 hour time frame for the Japanese yen futures, and it's a clear range of consolidation. I would use this low here and this high to identify my consolidation range. Now, even if a candle breaks out of these consolidation ranges that I'm talking about, I still have to use my trading system, which is the continuation breakout trade. There are 3 forms of confirmation when that actually occurs. It hasn't happened yet, but when it does, and when we get a good, solid, clean, confirmed breakout of consolidation, where I get that continuation breakout trade, often it will happen across the board. Usually it'll affect the market in several different ways. It'll maybe set up on the pound dollar, the euro dollar, maybe the dollar yen, sometimes the pound yen or the euro yen. And when that happens, we could potentially see 3 or 4 continuation breakout trades in the same day, and we could end up closing with over 200, 300 pips if we take all those trades. It hasn't happened yet. It does happen on occasion, and we're just waiting for these opportunities. There's a lot of uncertainty right now in the market, and we really need to respect that and be aware of what's causing this. There will be a breakout. Markets always go back to normal. and we do see the breakouts and then those trends. In the meantime, we're going to continue to trade either reversals like the T2 pattern or the HL30 pattern. The HL30 pattern is a very easy, affordable stop loss. Usually when I trade the HL30 on the euro dollar or the pound dollar, it's a 20 pip target, 20 pip stop loss. That's very affordable. So let's take a look at the 30-minute time frames for the euro dollar and the pound dollar. Okay, so now we're looking at the 30-minute time frame euro dollar. Now you'll probably remember that Friday was a pretty tight, relatively tight trading range for Friday on the euro dollar. So we don't really see a whole lot as far as an HL30, and the reason is if we go with the previous day's high and low, that's what we see here. This is Friday's trading range. But if we go back and we step back just one more day, you can see Thursday's high was just a little bit higher and Thursday's low was just a little bit lower. We have to respect these ranges. And then if we go back a little bit further, we can see that it's getting pretty choppy in here. So at this point, if price comes up to resistance and creates an HL30, I might not trade that because there's a possibility that here is overall resistance right up here at that spike high. If it prints a reversal up here at 1.1363, it's possible that it could print a reversal but then move down just a little bit and then spike back up and test this resistance one more time before coming back down. That's the problem with trading inside of consolidation ranges instead of trading when price reaches actual support or resistance. And to me, this level back up here is actual resistance. This is the real level of resistance in here. You can clearly see that that's last week's high. And that's really significant to me. So I might have to pass on this one, but it will set up the HL30. It will most likely set up somewhere else on one of the other currency pairs that I'm looking at. I just need to wait for it. So let's take a look at the pound dollar. The pound dollar had a little more movement. So if we go with the pound dollar on Friday, here's my support level on Friday. And here is my resistance level on Friday. So it had a little more movement than the euro dollar. But again, I'm really not too sure what's going to happen here. If we see price test resistance, there might be an HL30 here, which looks a little better than what we saw with the euro dollar. It's possible that it could print a reversal and still come back up. But if price is going to remain inside of this consolidation range during the Asian and early part of the London session for Monday, February 1st and February 2nd, we could possibly see a reversal and an HL30 here off of resistance. That's really all that we're looking at right now. Other than that, we're going to be really highly focusing on these breakout trades because eventually they're going to break out. That's when we make over 55 to 100 pips or more on some of these continuation breakout trades. It's exciting and we're going to get them soon. It's just a matter of waiting for that catalyst that will cause price to break out of those ranges. Now we do these video updates every day and they're uploaded on the website and our YouTube channel by 4 p.m. Eastern Time or New York Time, Monday through Friday. 4 p.m. New York time, Monday through Friday. We do instant market updates on the Forex major currency pairs that we trade with the Trade Copier. And I talk about any potential trade that we're expecting and also trades that we're in at that time that I'm making the video at 4 p.m. New York time. Thanks for watching this video and I hope you have a great trading week.